improvising with chords on the piano. How does that work and how can I bring in more variations? If that interests you, then definitely stay tuned, because in this video I will show you a super simple exercise that already makes you sound like a real pro, even if you haven't been playing piano for a very long time. And if you are new here on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and feel free to give this video a thumbs up right now. And before we start, I have a little surprise for you, because there will be a Black Friday special this year and you will have the chance to get a discount on my Modern Piano 1 course. So make sure to check the link under this video. And I have another surprise for you, because today it's my birthday, and so I prepared an extra beautiful PDF sheet for this lesson, and you can download this for free, and you will find the link below in the video description. So let's begin. A simple way to improvise on the piano works through the chords. And now I will first of all show you a pattern that we will use for this exercise. And we will start with the C major triad. But we won't play all the notes at the same time. We will break up the chord now, and we will play the 3 notes from the bottom to the top once, like this, and then again, and at the end once more just the 2 bottom notes. So like this. Okay, just repeat this a few times in a row until it's really nicely under your fingers. And now we do the same with the A minor chord. And for this we will move our hand that had been here before on the C major chord, just 2 white keys down until we land on the A with the thumb. So the shape stays the same, and now we have our A minor chord. And again we break up the chord now. We will start from the bottom to the top. First time and second time, and in the end the 2 lower notes again. Okay, like this. Then the next chord is the F major chord, and here we can again simply move our hand just 2 white keys down until we land on the F with the thumb, okay? And there we have the F major chord. And then we do exactly the same. We break up the chord, and then the next chord is the G major. And for the G major now we just have to move 1 white key up, okay? Shape stays the same, and there we have the G major chord. And there we will do the same. Okay, I would say let's repeat this once again, all chords together, just with the right hand. 3 and 4 and A minor, F major, G major. Wonderful. And when that runs, then we now bring in the left hand, and here you can play the root notes for each chord. That means we just begin with the thumb on the C, then we take the 3rd finger for the A, the 5th finger for the F, and the ring finger for the G. Okay, let's put both hands together now. 3 and 4 and A minor, F major, G major. And if you want it to sound a bit more full, then you can also use the octaves in the left hand. That's up to you, like you want. With the octaves, it would sound like this. And now comes the trick. Now we come to our first exercise, and so that the whole thing now does not become boring, we will invite our neighbors today. What do I mean by that? We focus now always on the root notes of the chords. For the first chord, for the C major, that would be the C, okay? And now there are two neighbors that we have. Once the neighbors that live to the left of us, here on the key B, and once the neighbors that live to the right of us, so on the D, okay? Let's just say the neighbors to the left of us are our lower neighbors and the neighbors to the right are the upper neighbors. And in this first exercise, we will now invite our lower neighbors. And we do that so that we include them now into our pattern. So for that, we just change it a little bit. We start with playing first the C major triad once upwards, like we already know it. And then when we repeat it, this time we will replace the root note C by our lower neighbor with the B, okay? And then just repeat the remaining notes, and in the end, one time C and E again. So, first time normal. Second time, replace the root note with the B. And then just the two lower notes, okay? Then we do the same now with the A minor chord. Again, we go once normally up, and now the second time we replace again the root note by its lower neighbor. That's the G, right? Okay, and then second time up, and last time A and C again. And now we do exact the same principle with the F major triad. One time up, then replace the root with the lower neighbor. One last time F and A. And then the same thing with the G major triad. We go once all three notes up. Replace the root the second time with the lower neighbor. Okay, let's do this together, only the right hand alone. 3 and 4 and. Now with the left hand together. Okay, so here you can play the root notes or the octaves. That's completely up to you, like it's more comfortable for you. By the way, the sheet music for this tutorial is linked down in the video description. Exercise number 2. Now we will do the whole exercise again, but this time with our upper neighbors, okay? That means those that live to the right of us. We will start with the C major chord, and here the right neighbor from the root is the D, okay? And now we again start playing once normal, all three notes up. And the second time we go up, we replace the root note C with our upper neighbor, the D. And in the end, C and E again, like this. Just use your index finger to play the upper neighbor note. Same thing with A minor. Here the root note is A, so the upper neighbor is the B. Okay, so one time normal, all 3 notes up. Second time we replace the root with the upper neighbor. Like this. Same thing with the F major. And on G major. And like this, we are really getting beautiful colors in there. Let's repeat just the right hand alone. 3 and 4 and A minor, F major, G major. Okay, let's add the left hand. So now comes another pattern, pattern number 2. Here we have exactly the same chords, but this time we play the chords not always from the bottom to the top, but exactly the opposite. We start with the highest note. That means for the C major we start now with the top note, with the G, and play all 3 notes down. And a second time, and then the last time just the 2 upper ones. Like this. Okay, and the same thing we will do with A minor, just 2 times down. Next on the F major. And now the G major. Okay, let's add the left hand now. Okay, so this is our new pattern now. And now for this new pattern, I also have 2 great tricks for you that you can easily apply on this chord progression, because it's time again to invite our neighbors. But this time we do not take the neighbors that live right and left to the root note. This time we will focus on the highest note of the chord. We will focus on the 5th, okay? And also the 5th has lower neighbors left to us and upper neighbors that live right to us. So let's begin now and first invite the lower neighbors into our beautiful piano pattern. That means on the first chord, on the C major chord, we now play again once completely normal from top to bottom. And now the second time, when we play down, we will replace the highest note by the lower neighbor. The lower neighbor from the G is the F, okay? And you can play this with the ring finger. And then in the end, just one time G and E again. So I will repeat this. Ring finger. Okay, so this is our new pattern. Then we do the same with A minor. Replace the highest note with the lower neighbor. Then F major. Ring finger. And then G major. We start again from the top and then replace the top note with the lower neighbor. Let's do this once together. 3 and 4 and... Okay, so let's bring in the left hand. and this brings really a beautiful color into our playing. And now finally comes the second exercise, exercise number 2. Here we invite the upper neighbors now, and we do that now again with the same principle. We start on the C major chord and we will focus on the top note, okay? And so the upper neighbor is the A this time. So we start playing all 3 notes from top to bottom. And the second time we will replace the 5th with the upper neighbor. Okay, like this. Same thing on A minor. Here, this is our top note and this is the upper neighbor we will bring in. Next chord, F major, also the same. And G major. Let's do this with both hands right away. And so on and so on. And if you haven't downloaded the free sheet music yet, make sure to grab it now, because I think you're really going to love it. And the link is down in the video description. And now make sure to stay until the end, because now I have some nice extra tricks for even more variation. You will almost sound like a pro at the end of this lesson. Trust me. So the great thing is that with this exercise you can really get creative. Let's focus again on the 5th of the chords, but this time we will skip the neighbors that are living right next to us and we go a house further away. And maybe this is because with those neighbors right next to us it's getting boring, and therefore we simply take the ones who live one house further up the street, and then we can do exactly the same principle. We go all notes down, and now we replace the highest note with the B. Look how beautiful this sounds. And for this exercise, I would suggest you take the fingers 1, 2, and 4 for the triads. So we are playing this like this, also the A minor like this, also the F major like this, and also the G minor with this fingering. So this is really an exception. Normally I always say take the 1, 3, and 5, but for this particular exercise we take 1, 2, 4 for the triads. So we are playing all 3 notes down. Then the second time we replace the highest note with the B, and then just play the remaining notes of the C major triad. And then in the end just one time G and E. Okay, this is the pattern. And this we will do also with the A minor triad. With F major, and G major. Okay, let's look how this sounds with both hands together. And I think this is really lovely. So new neighbors, new sounds. Or what else we could do is that we simply invite both neighbors that live to the right. So we look at the highest note of the chord, which is in C major, the G, and then we take the next neighbors that live on the A and the next neighbors that live on the B. And then we can combine this with our pattern. For example, like this. Okay, so here I take also the fingers 1, 2, 4. Then I take the A and then the B. Okay? And this sounds really beautiful, and we can do this with the other chords too. Okay, with F major, just one note higher and another note higher. And same thing with G major. Together with both hands. And this is really, really beautiful. And the cool thing is that you can also mix and match these opportunities. For example, I could make something like this. So you see, the opportunities are endless, and don't be afraid to try something new. That's always what I want to encourage you to, that you take this exercise and become creative with it, and don't overthink it. Just have fun with it. And if you want to learn more about how to improvise on the piano, there will be a Black Friday special this year, and you will have the chance to get a discount on my Modern Piano 1 course. So make sure to check the link under this video, and make sure to check out this video next, because in this video I will show you step by step how you can play beautiful melodies spontaneously on the piano, and I think you are really going to like it. And yeah, you will get so many new ideas that are easily to apply in your own playing, and yeah, I really think you will absolutely love it. So click here to see the next video, and I'm looking forward to see you there.